What's up, my fellow Trashinators? Welcome back to another episode of, I don't know, because I've only done this once before. Last year, I did a video specifically for the end of the year. It's not really a special. It was mainly a public proclamation of my journey of betterment. Like I mentioned a lot of stuff that I've done a lot of bad things, and I'm gonna do better. I will do better, and I have. So that's why this year I'm gonna be doing a top 10 of all the amazing things I've gotten or have done, because this year was awesome. Besides the like 5 months I did nothing. But yeah, so yeah, I've written them down. They're on my iPad, good old drawing tablet right here, and I'm gonna be reading them out in a bit. But I want to talk about quickly. Knows that? Yeah, I did it. I finally got a new ring light. It came in today. I've set it up, and the biggest difference. There's a lot of differences. Besides, I think the ring light's just the same. I don't think it's from the same company though, but the biggest difference, it doesn't need a USB anymore. Like, it has a USB, but it's meant to be adapted into things. It's not like the kind you can just put in a laptop or a computer, because it'll break. So I didn't have the adapter for it to put it into an outlet. So I searched around. I did my little raccoon thing where I went around and searched for an adapter I could use. I did. That's why I'm using it right now, and it is fantastic. It's a fantastic ring light phone stand for filming. I'm not sure what, I'm just gonna call it a ring light from now on. God, that's loud. I don't think I turned it down. Give me a second. Man, it has been a while. So yeah, again, I gotta talk about that probably first. Sorry for not having a Christmas special. This will count as it. I still have the decorations up. They're not gonna be taken down until before next week's video. So we're just gonna count this as a Christmas special for now. So that's where that's gonna be in my playlist. So, I did publish a video on that day saying I was gonna postpone it. I just couldn't do it. I could not do it. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was having a bit of a panic attack about it. So yeah. Besides that, the ring light, it's fantastic. It is fantastic. It's fantastic so far. Like, almost everything's different about it besides the fact it has a ring light in it. It has like the mid cable, you know, buttons so you can like change everything. I'm not gonna do it now because I already have everything set up perfectly. So yeah. But yeah, take a good look of how I had this thing set up. That's going in the basement. That's the emergency thing now. That's the emergency one in case this one breaks. I hope not. It's really good quality. It's sturdy. And also like the way you like set it up so it's bigger, it has like clips that holds it up. So that's different. And it has 4 of them. So I think it said it goes up to 10 feet, I think. I'm not sure. That would probably touch the ceiling. But yeah. That's the main update for filming these videos anyway. I got a new ring light, and it's great. I just said that, but this video is gonna be short, all right? So I'm trying to like pad it out to like entertain everyone, because the list, it's not that long. It's only gonna be a top 10. I can't. My memory's been bad lately, so I can't really remember a lot. But I did remember enough that were very impactful to me, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. So let's get to it. It's upside down.
silken tofu.
All right, here we go. My top 10. Now, let me give a little disclaimer about the top 10 first. They're not ranking from like worst to best. That's not all the case. The case is I'm just doing them from like complexity, like least to most, or like least excited to most excited. That's sort of like the way I organize them. So let's get to it. Let's get to the end of the year. Top 10. My top 10 of 2023. Number 10, I received my first pre-order. As a lifelong collector of action figures, I have never used a pre-order. Not even for like other things like video games and what have you. Because, you know, I wasn't that kind of kid. I wouldn't go out and ask my parents for like, hey, can you buy this for me or buy this for me? That's the role of my brother. He gets to do that. I was the one who helped my parents out by asking for nothing except for food and to live there. So that was my role. So I didn't ask for like pre-orders on action figures I wanted. So yeah, my first pre-order is Transformers Earth Spark Nightshade. Look at them. Look at them. Beautiful. My first ever pre-order, and it's just a little owl person. And they've been right here for a while. Forgot those were there. I got a grooming kit from my mom for Christmas. That's gonna be one of them. I'll tease. That's a little teaser for later in the list. It's not on the list, I just checked. I was thinking of another holiday. So yeah, number 10, I got my first pre-order, and I love the figure. It's a great little toy. Number 9, I keep forgetting I structured it from 10 to 1, so I'm so used to counting up instead of down. So 9, Jury Duty. I had Jury Duty. I'll always remember it because of. This is the most easy to see. Those scars. There's a lot more everywhere. There's a bunch of little ones on my elbow, right there, on my knee, the right one. I got a bunch of scars everywhere because I hit a curb on my second day to Jury Duty. Writing something that's on this tier list as well. I'm on this top 10. There's a difference. Tier lists and top 10s are different things that serve different sort of things. So yeah, you can tell I'm anxious. I'm really anxious right now. So yeah, let's continue with number 9. Yeah, I had Jury Duty. What was it? May, I think. Yeah, I think it was May, around May. That's when I had Jury Duty. Like a week before the actual hearing, I got the letter that says, hey, you got Jury Duty, come to this date, come to the courthouse on this date, and then you'll be good. Of course, at the time, the only transportation I had was my e-bike. So I hadn't really tested out then. I didn't see how far it could go, and just barely I could make it there and back if I really just took my time, set it to the lowest support standard, and just go. So yeah, that was my experience with Jury Duty. I won't be back there until like 6 years from now, because that's what they said. So yeah, number 8, my amazing new job. My new job as a dishwasher. Of course, I can't do the little in-joke with myself where I say I can't talk about it. With the case with my old job, where I had to sign an NDA and couldn't say much or a lot even. But still gonna have to tell you guys little of it as well, because of personal reasons. I don't want anyone outside of my my personal circle to really know the intricacies about this job, besides the fact that I'm a dishwasher and I'm there most of the week, so yeah. Number 7, my wonderful e-bike. Yeah, January at my old job, I really hate this part because it's like the very romantical, sexual fucking saxophone part about it, and I do not like it. It's very dramatic. At least there's no ads, right? There's no ads. So let's just skip that. Okay, we get it. I also forget it's like really long. It's long as balls. And then the next song after that is really like mediocre. So a little thing about that. So yeah. Let's get comfortable. Let's get comfortable. So yeah, 7, my e-bike. I love it. I really do. Back when I thought we were gonna have an actual winter this year, because global warming's a bitch and we all caused it, I put my e-bike in storage in the basement, because I thought, well, I knew that leaving it out in my garage in the cold could both ruin the battery and leave it susceptible to theft. Not that people can't steal it now, but it's gonna be a lot harder, so yeah. Now number 6 is a very new one, because I watched a video about, from the YouTuber Polygon Donut. I recently discovered them, and I really love their more recent videos. You can tell they're like me myself. They've gone down the alt-right pipeline a bit. I'm not sure how true that is. I don't want to start anything. I just that's what some things I've noticed. So yeah. But their more recent videos are a lot of fun. They're very funny, and because of them, their first video I saw was their Hot Wheels video, and because of that, I thought I'd start a Hot Wheels collection. And of course, I had two Hot Wheels before that. They were a birthday gift, I think, like years ago. I have them all down here. They're on the Death Source packaging. Here they all are. Now this is them put in like a tier list. The top is the best, or my favorite, and the bottom is my least. And if you can tell, I have the new Braille Hot Wheels. Yeah, my first time ever searching for them, and I found the Braille one at my Target. I got that with the bronze Batman the Animated Series Batmobile. Then the next time I got this one, this is my absolute favorite. I love the purple and gold lowrider muscle car, or whatever it's called. I'm not a car person. I just like the funny ones. That's why I got this one at the latest, my latest trip to Target, because that's what I'm gonna do from now on. They're only like a little over $1. If I'm gonna go somewhere, I might as well pick up a Hot Wheels, because that's definitely something you're allowed to do. So yeah, the Snyderverse Batmobile and the Tim Burton Batmobile, or whatever, the Batplane. Yeah, I have those ones. They were my for a birthday. I think is correct. So yeah, that's probably the newest thing on this list is I have a Hot Wheel collection now, and I'm accepting all the weird ones you can find. I mean, not really all the weird ones, but like weird or funny ones. So yeah, that's another, I've opened up another opportunity for people to give me gifts. Of course, the most readily available gift you can give me is just a good old monster. I'm a fiend for monsters. So yeah, number 5. Of course, I'm gonna probably put this on all of my tier lists. I mean, my top 10s from here on out is that I turned 21 this year. I couldn't be happier. I love being able to interact with the world more, and being able to invite myself into adult spaces, even though, I'm gonna be honest, this adult space is very closed in, I'll say. It's very closed in, or at least from my experience. So yeah, number 5, I turned 21, so yeah. I had champagne for the first time on Christmas. My mom made us mimosas. They're very good. They're really good, actually. I get it, but I'm sure they're very expensive. So number 4, Across the Spider-Verse came out, and I saw that while I was unemployed. So yeah. Of course, I have a story about this because I included it in the sort of like thing. My showing got messed up because someone pulled the fire alarm, and the firefighters got called. So yeah, yeah, nothing bad happened, but it just messed up the showing because this happened right at the end of the movie, like right when they were about to reveal a certain character. I'm not gonna spoil it for any of you in case you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, go watch Across the Spider-Verse. It's amazing. Of course, it is sad to see that a lot of my favorite animated projects from this year were made through crunch culture and just overall, just poor conditions. The most recent one is Jujutsu Kaisen. The fact that some of the animators started puking blood is unacceptable to the highest degree. I hope MAPPA does something other than treat their animators horribly. I would even accept them disbanding as entirely as a company. I would love to see someone else get a chance to, you know, try out Jujutsu Kaisen. Because, as we saw from the reception of this season, people are very open to stylized and experimental animation styles now. So yeah. Now number 3, An Amazing Halloween, to the point where I was so surprised. Last year's Halloween was an absolute mess. No one came trick-or-treating. I ate all the candy myself. Well, not all of it. I gave some to my family, but yeah, the sentiment still stands. It was awful. So having such a good Halloween this year makes me feel so much better. So yeah. Now, number 2 is my new iPhone 15, courtesy of my little brother. Now, I'm sure you can hear me right now filming a video because he lives next door. But yeah, one day, him and my mom went randomly to the iPhone store to buy some stuff. And he just offered me a new phone, and he got the iPhone 15. So yeah, I do owe him $120 something. I'm gonna pay him in interest. I'm gonna give him $200 sometime next year, hopefully before February, because that's the deadline I've given myself. So yeah, thank you. I'm not gonna say your name because I want to keep everyone's privacy, but thanks, little bro. I really appreciate it. It's really up my YouTube game if you haven't been able to tell. And finally, but not least or best, number 1, he's in the frame. Number 1 thing of 2023 is HasLab Death Source. I could not be more excited to have him in my life. I've waited a year for him. Everyone has. It does seem I was one of the first to get it because, you know, being in America, it helps. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm beyond excited that I have HasLab Death Source. I could also add that it's also my first, like, funded project as well. That's the first thing I've helped produce by giving my money. So yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, that is it for my top 10 of 2023. It was an amazing year, besides the 5 months I did nothing. But yeah, it was very jam-packed. I've done a lot. I forgot to also mention that I can vote now because I did that myself, all by myself. So yeah, that's gonna be an honorable mention. I registered to vote. An honorable mention would be that. An honorable mention will also be the Titan class Nemesis, who's also over there in my business corner. So yeah, I'm just postponing now. That is it for my top 10. And that is it for 2023. It has been an absolutely crazy year, and I cannot wait to see how crazier it can get. And hopefully things will be as good as they always been, that they have been this year. So yeah, I guess for the last time, I will say thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next year. Bye.